Hello, hello. Hello, hello. It looks like the YouTube thing automatically does variable bitrate, even though it's not configured to do that. So I'm gonna have to get very upset. I'm gonna have to call my tech guy in here and put him in a jigsaw trap now, most likely. It's tragic. It's tragic. That poor bastard never had a chance. He never had a chance, guys. He never had a chance. He never had an opportunity. I think the main light in this room is still on. I'm just going to turn that off. You still look beautiful on the YouTube though. Thank you, Gear and Gaming. Thank you. Yeah, it is going up to the correct bitrate, but I was like, it was before I switched off that last screen, it was limiting down to like 2 megabits, and I'm like, okay, I guess it doesn't really need that much to do a mostly black screen, but at the same time, because I have it set to CBR, I just expect it to always be pushing the maximum bitrate so that I know whether or not the stream's gonna crash, I guess. But I'll tell you what, turns out I was encoding the YouTube stream yesterday in 10-bit color, so I think that may be a factor. I think that might end up being a factor. You know, you talking in the YouTube chat is technically the first person to talk on stream today. That's why I want to give you some love for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being the first person here. And you ain't even on Twitch. Hey, Lamau. Love you, buddy. Oh, hey, Etienne. Hey, Taraz. Yo, welcome, welcome. We're simulcasting again today. I'm going to simulcast every stream now. The 10-bit color thing, I don't know how much that would have been affecting performance. Probably pretty significantly, since most encoders aren't meant to do it live, but I don't want to chance it since I'm still getting a little overload on this scene. Probably just from loading all the videos. What I need is a video playlist shuffle kind of source that allows me to... Yeah, what I really need is to have something like that. But I don't think it's a big deal. We don't have to worry about it today. Let's get started here, guys. Today's plan is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to play some StarCraft Ladder. But we're going to start first with a little bit of, as you probably expect, we're going to do one quick co-op match. I did get the Queen upgrade, so if I can go air, then I think I will. I think that'll be fun. You know, we could probably do the Void Launch mission. We haven't done that one in a while. We'll do that with the Air Stukov Prestige. I think that's the play. Yeah. We'll try that Plague Warden one. Good to see you, Mr. Jemai. Hope you're doing well. YouTube is always on top on your notifications. Get them on your phone and desktop. See, that's a nice thing that I'm not, I don't even think about that, but like Twitch doesn't send notifications to people that follow, so that's like the worst thing. Once I hit like 70,000 followers, that was when Twitch made the change that they're like, yeah, nobody who follows streams gets notifications anymore unless they manually turn them on. And I'm like, ¿Por qué, Maria? It's tough. It's tough. Thanks for responding to our call. Amon's trying to kill all of us. Yeah, we know. We're very aware. We're very aware. Can't believe the 49ers lost to the Vikings last night. I did not watch that game, so I didn't really get to see too much of it. I saw Christian McCaffrey had some big plays. I saw that one Vikings guy. Did you guys? Okay, I think. To be fair, well, I saw the results. I saw some of the highlights. I didn't really get to watch the whole game though. I'm only telling you I didn't watch the whole game because when I say the next thing, I don't have context for it. I don't know if this was like when the game was already over or not. That's the only reason why I'm qualifying my statement. Because Nathan has to qualify every statement he makes. Says I've just been, I've had too many people tell me I'm a bad person, I guess, in my life. But anyway, the interception that what's his number 3 pulled. He pulled the interception out of the defender's hand mid-stride and ran it in. I showed that to Kate, and even she was like, "Holy shit!" I showed that to Katie. She's like, Nate, I never cared for any of this stuff, but like some of this is like actually pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how the guy ripped it out of his hands. They're both running like 15, 20 miles an hour, right? They're going fast. These guys aren't lightly jogging out there on the field, You got 2 grown-ass men getting paid millions of dollars to beat each other up, and he just stole them, man. He took his lunchbox and just ran with it. Oh, it was amazing. That's one of the best football plays I've ever seen. It's one of the most heads-up, alert, aware plays that I've just ever seen. I definitely have some high praise for the boys. So I can load the infested Marines inside of these as well. That's probably the most important thing that I've learned. The most important thing that I've learned playing this prestige, this mutation, whatever, is that you can load the infested Marines and the Banelings into the Banshees. Which is really interesting to think about, because if you comboed them with the siege tanks that fire the Banelings, any Banelings that are overkill could hypothetically be loaded into, right? Like, hypothetically speaking, if you had leftover Banelings from a siege tank volley, the Banshees could then pick them up. And then, like, do you guys see what I'm saying? So I feel like there's maybe some unexplored meme strategies here. Yeah, not too much else going on. I got a haircut last night. I got my hair cut. Feeling pretty good about that. That's it. There's not too much to report today. I got my hair cut yesterday. Katie and I went to the Big Scoop. It was okay. I had a little indigestion after we went to a Big Scoop, and then that was it. Do Banshees reset the timed life on Marines when they load them? No, but they do sustain them. They do sustain them at whatever amount they had left prior, is what I've come to realize. So you can still kind of work around it in that way, if that makes sense. I do not have an armory yet, so we'll get anaerobic enhancement before level 4, since that's a very good power-up. It's one of the best. Yeah, they're paused. It pauses the timed life. So it is without a doubt a very valuable thing. Like there's no questioning that it's good. It's just a question. It's just like, there's a ceiling. Exactly. So I'm like, I did the train mission, right? And they deal damage on impact. So I did the train mission with the Banshees, and what I did was I just kept unloading over and over and over and over again and reloading instantly. And like my wave of minions lasted basically forever. It was pretty cool. I can't lie. It was pretty cool. The timing on this chrono boost is a little brutal though. It's a little bit brutal. I didn't really get to take advantage of it. I wish I'd gotten a tiny warning, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I think we're totally fine. Let's summon some zombies. We got some zombies in your base. Yes. Enjoy some zombies. But my plan here is we're still gonna I'm kind of going through like a full macro process, and then we're gonna go into big air. Stukov's air is like unholy expensive, so you know it's just one of those things. I think we'll go Tentacle Monster for the first wave here. There we go. Shut that down. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful start. Beautiful start. Oh look, my teammate turned on the microwave. Wow. Ah, gotta love that. Something, something, something. Justice reigns from above. Wow. Literally the most amazing interaction that I have ever had in my entire life. That's really saying something. I have a lot of queens, though. I got a lot of upgrades on this starport that I'm gonna need to research. So that's probably the only thing I have to deal with. You were surprised at the Lions getting rolled by Baltimore? Thought it would be more competitive? Bro, I took a parlay. You guys okay, you know what? I don't feel as bad anymore because the Niners lost. So you guys know I did my cursed $5 parlay last week. I don't ever intend to promote gambling or anything, by the way. It's horrible. You shouldn't do it, all right? I put $5 on the Bills. I took the Bills, the Ravens, the 49ers, and the Seahawks. And I really thought the biggest risk that I was taking, was the Ravens over the Lions. Because the Lions have had a really good year so far. I did not expect to get, clapped the way that I did in the other matchups. So that was kind of brutal. That was definitely brutal. Yeah, Lions, I was worried about them. I was hopeful that the Ravens could beat them, but yeah, then the other games, yeah, exactly. Bad beat. Yeah, the other games crushed me. Again, just to be clear, I don't ever want to encourage or represent or promote gambling or any of that. I do crazy low stakes. It's the same amount of money that I would spend on a coffee. I do it once like every couple months. Maybe once a month. But as always, please be responsible if you ever consider doing anything dumb like flushing $5 down the toilet on a parlay. Especially a cursed parlay. I do love a good cursed parlay. If you're wondering why I did it this week, it's mostly because the Jets didn't play. The Jets had a bye week, so I figured I'd do one of my legendary ones. But the Jets are playing against the Giants this week. That should be fun. That should be very fun. Oh, my thingy. I don't even think I can make enough infesteds to kill him. The infested liberators are crazy expensive. They're just so expensive. And I still need to research like 5 more upgrades before I can even really begin playing. All right, you know what? Just cancel them, right? Just cancel the liberators so I can get the upgrades. I don't have any army units 12 minutes into this. Then again, I am playing Stukov, so I suppose it's not. In truth, it's not the craziest thing. Oh, all right. Summon the Marines. That's right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you skewer an egg roll. We're gonna build some Banshees so that we can do the load, unload, reload, and then we put the bunkas. Put some bunkas up. But yeah, it was not too bad of a night. Not too bad of a night yesterday. I was feeling exhausted by the time we finished stream, though. If you guys missed the end of yesterday's stream, we got into a game of Madden against a dude who basically realized, like, it's like this self-awareness thing. He realized he couldn't beat me, you know? So he basically went into, like, Giga Turtle mode where All he did was run the ball up the middle with Jonathan Taylor, and he didn't run any other plays. But I couldn't really stop him because Jonathan Taylor. And he ran it out of the gun trips TE. So he was basically waiting to run the PA crossers for a deep score the moment that I overcommitted to the run. And that was the only way he scored on me the whole entire game. But he dragged it out. He was like trying to win some mental warfare battle against me. My brother in Christ had something like, I think game-wise, the clock's supposed to only be like 20 minutes. But that game felt like it took an hour. It felt like I played an hour-long Madden game last night. Because that guy just got so upset once he realized that he was not going to win against me. And he really grinded it out, too. It came down to the final. It did end up coming down to the final play. It did. He had to chuck a Hail Mary. I got a pick 6 on the last play of the game. So, obviously, he was not prepared. Oh. Actually, I believe that song is the reference I made while I was returning the final pass of the game for a score, now that I think about it. I did recently rewatch Beverly Hills Ninja, as terrible of a movie as that is, so we're going to make some Beverly Hills Ninja references this week. But see, the timed life doesn't expire now. I loaded the whole wave inside my Banshees, by the way. I'm not sure I understand StarCraft at all. A lot of people probably very happy to hear me say those words finally, but damn. That's a lot of guys to load inside of Banshees. That's it. That's all I really have to say. For all you Beverly Hills Ninja heads out there, yeah. You guys all like Chris Farley, right? And outdated 90s jokes about homophobia, right? You guys are all crazy about that. Well, my Banshees can't actually do anything, though, because these guys are all in the air. Your Liberators literally turn into a fart cloud that sticks to the enemy units and just slowly kills them. It's beautiful. Oh! Look at me go! Look at that! Again! Ah! Again! Ah! Again! Again! You like the scene where he uses the fish as a weapon? Oh, hell yeah. Well, that movie does have some golden moments, though. That movie does have some gold moments. Do you perhaps take gold? Right this way, sir. Should we send Dom Perignon to your room? I am busy on a mission. When I return, I may have time for your friend Dom. I would love to meet him. This is a pretty funny movie. Pretty lighthearted, Chris Farley comedy, you know. They don't make any more, so you gotta take what you can get. My Liberators do not attack ground in co-op, so you just kind of have to just summon everything. Everyone! Beautiful, beautiful. And then you just build infested bunkers behind it. And you can load the infested Marines inside of the Banshees as well. Other cool part about Stukov's Banshees is they can burrow to get energy back and health. So they're like kind of busted. They basically are like roaches when they burrow. So that's the advantage. It's the advantage of them. Oh, he's going for me there. Yeah, maybe I went in a little too deep. At some point in the future, we will have AI Chris Farley. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it won't be him, right? But I suppose.
차원로가 하나 가동됩니다. 왕복선 편대 하나가 그쪽으로 향하고 있습니다.
목표가 달아나야 합니다. 어서 제거하십시오.
You can't remember if Infested Banshees showed up first in co-op Stukov or with Nova's mission pack. I'm pretty sure that the Infested Banshee is the. When I talked to the StarCraft development team back when they released this co-op patch, they told me that they didn't really get clearance to do new assets for every infested unit, but the Banshee was one of the only ones that they did. The only units actually of Stukov's. Stukov's only units that have their own complete models, animations, and portraits and voice lines is the Infested. It's actually just the Infested Banshee and tank, I think. And then maybe the Apocalypse. But none of the other units use anything unique. The rest of the units are all based off of existing assets. But the Infested Banshee and the Infested Tank are both co-op exclusive units for Stukov. Yeah, it may have coincided with when Nova was released, and I'll be honest with you, I do not know if those are actually even in co-op or even in the Nova campaign, the Infested Banshees. But if they are, I would guess that they ported it over from the Stukov guys' development, because they basically had like a certain budget of what they could request from the art team. Because when you're working at like a really big corporate environment like Blizzard, the way that a lot of things are done is like, you know, it's like no one person or one team does anything. Like everything is, okay, well, we need a new model, so we're gonna reach out to the art guys and say, hey, do you have anybody that can give us a 3D model for this? You know, and here's kind of what we want. And then they workshop that, etc. You know, they do some concept work, and then they're like, hey, but the Blizzard modeling team and all of that stuff, they do a lot of different. The art team serves as like a central hub for a lot of the different teams at Blizzard. That's like a very important thing to understand. Like there are some artists that were just working on StarCraft, but most of the artists are like, you know, you're kind of going project to project, because the developers are the ones who stay on the individual thing. They don't switch around as much because they don't really need to, because they're just working on their game. But the art teams kind of get around a little bit. So the art teams do get around. So they have a little bit. There's some limitations on like how often they could make stuff, because you basically have to hire somebody full-time just for StarCraft 3D modeling, or you have to be, you know, you got to be a little conservative with your requests. Helps create a very distinct Blizzard style. Yeah, exactly. It's one of the reasons why you can usually tell Blizzard stuff. You know, their bar, like the way that stuff runs when it's running well anyway is, well, really well. GG, baby. I remember when Nova Covert Ops was being made. Yeah, that was... The Infested Liberators are pretty good. Did the Banshees really do anything? No, but we don't have to tell them. We don't have to tell anybody. We don't have to tell anybody about that. But I'm like, those banelings that come out of the tanks usually only have a timed life of like 5 to 6 seconds after the target is dead, and the banelings are just there with nothing to attack. Engorged Bunkers is the next unlock. Only got 54,000 XP? Where's my first win of the day? Did I not get first win of the day off that? I'm about to rage. What's the mutator? Tax day? That is, I mean, this feels like actually a pretty good one for Stukov, right? Void launch? I could just make infested bunkers, no? Isn't this like an infested bunker mission? We could try the mutator. It'll be difficult. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Watching you play with this race is always a spectacle. I love Infested Terran. I really do. If I could play Infested Terran in 1v1 instead of playing regular Terran, I would. Happily. I would happily switch full time. Infested Terran is just awesome. Microtransactions, Tox is your moving rally point. Yeah, but I think the rally point for Stukov, I think Stukov is particularly good with microtransactions because, as I recall, moving his rally point is not anywhere near as expensive as some of the other things that you can do. If I recall, it's only like 1 mineral to move the rally, or if you do it from the top bar, I'm not even sure if it counts. I'm not even sure if it counts if you use the top bar. So I have to be careful about button presses with this one. And then eventually you get enough money, it doesn't really matter. Just don't do that spam return cargo thing that Nathan usually does, because it will absolutely ruin everything. That Overlord, he's never moving again, guys. He's done. He's cooked. A war against muscle memory, exactly. StarCraft players hate this mutation because all they do is spam as many keys as they possibly can 24/7. You pick the lower micro mercs and send them as a death ball. I think we just want to level up the infested wave first, right? More than anything. We lean on the infested here, and if I get left, I'll gas dump into liberators, I guess, since it'll still be good for this mission. We'll see what we're up against first. Oh, come on. You guys can kill 2 adepts, no? Thank you, Daddy Tychus. I appreciate it. Well, sometimes it'd be like that. No, Nathan. Don't click all the overlords and tell them to start dropping creep. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason. Just stay perfectly still. Once our economy is rolling in a nice big way, then we can be a little more aggro with our movements and actions, but I think we'll be fine. Tychus could probably solo this, since the mutator itself is not that hard. I don't know if he can be feared, though. I don't know if the hero units can be feared. That's really the only thing we need to be aware of. Just lifting up my guys for no reason, huh? It's gonna be Protoss Air based on what we're seeing, isn't it? Oracle, Void Ray, Tempest. Sounds like we're going big air, boys. Just get all the upgrades.
중앙 차원호로 향하는 왕복선들을 파괴해야 합니다.
We've located your main objective. The other trick to this is you spend all of your money, or you like queue everything up, and then you spam all your transactions and then cancel stuff to get money back. You know, like a short-term loan or like a reverse purchase agreement. Protect your money.
Your mutation's complete.
적 병력이 우리 기지로 접근 중이다. 잠시 네 구조물 좀 같이 써.
I'm not gonna leave you hanging, bro. I got you.
왕복선 편대가 격추됐습니다.
I got you, bro.
안하게 하면 안 되지.
I got you. We're a team.
확실히 젤라가 성소에는 값진 정보가 숨어 있을지도 모릅니다. 성소를 스캔할 연구팀이 그쪽으로 출발합니다. 하지만 보호해줄 병력이 필요할 겁니다. 연구선이 준비를 마쳤습니다. 저
There we go.
성소로
Spam 'em all out.
연구선입니다.
Get them all going. Oh, he just got one Phoenix guy in his base, huh?
Your mutation is ready. Let's hope the enemies know.
Just get Liberator upgrades, since I don't think we're gonna use Banshees this time. We'll have to try hard this a little,
주 목표가 탐지되었습니다.
since it's a bit of a crazy mutator.
차원호를 향해 이동하고 있습니다.
침착해. 적이 움직인다.
Your mutation is ready. Let's hope the enemies know.
Okay, maybe Overlord wave after we saturate. Just one more wave of workers for this space to saturate it. Then we do the Overlords. Yeah, it's only one to move the whole rally, so that's a pretty big advantage.
정신 똑바로 차려.
Our allies are in combat. Let's lend a hand.
가자.
Being attacked.
내 명령을 따라. 시키면 해야죠. 에이, 깜짝이야.
Oh, wow, even my hero ship is feared. Ooh. Only costs 1/1 to move him, though, so that's nice.
Reserve have finished a wall. Your allies are in battle.
스캔 완료. 도와주셔서 감사합니다.
Just let it get the kill and then run it back.
저 친구들 모두 죽었을 겁니다.
그래. 그렇게 하는 거야. 적이 우리의 방어를 시험하고 싶어.
Alright, that's it. All the upgrades are done. Now we focus on getting Overlords, and then we build nothing but Liberators for the rest of the game, and we should be okay. If we end up with a mineral float, we dump that into bunkers, and that's it. It should be enough. Odin does not require Tychus as a pilot. That's the prestige that he's running.
Your mutation. Your allies being attacked.
Flood them with zombies.
The enemy's taking fire at your forces.
You can't remember what Tychus's Prestige 1 is? Yeah, I don't think I've ever done his... I don't think I've done any Tychus Prestiges yet. I'm not sure if I have. Lone Wolf one looks fun, but I'm not sure I've messed around with too many of the others, no. I really don't know. Good question, though. Yeah, the Lone Wolf one's very funny. Alright, there we go. We can make the Liberators, guys. It's happening. It's happening. As I heard you screaming out your name. Beautiful.
적들이 바로 우리를 공격할 것.
Oh yeah, there you go. 2 random clicks just cost me a lot. Oh baby, that's exactly what I was hoping for right there.
잘 자.
I think we did a good job summoning the zombie hordes though.
Forces are under attack.
연구선을 준비 중입니다. 이 기회를 헛되이 날려서는 안
Yeah, it's per unit. Yeah, when you select a big army, it gets tough. That's why the hero units are so suggested. I'm gonna build them, and I guess once I max out, it's not as much of a factor. But yeah.
감지기는 어디 있지?
He feared my broodlings. Okay.
The enemy's taking fire at your forces.
Because its bonus now scales with how many mercs you have, when originally it was just a flat bonus. So original Lone Wolf Tychus would get recruited and then handle all but maybe the last wave solo. Fascinating.
왕복선들이 각 차원호 쪽으로 이동하기 시작했습니다.
Yeah, I remember it being really busted when it dropped.
무슨 일이죠?
I think when I heard about them nerfing it is when I lost interest in it. And that's why I didn't mess with it anymore.
알렉산더를 사용. 이 기지 냄새를 맡아. 후회하게 만들어 주자.
The enemy's taking fire at your forces. Some bad guys closing in on your armies.
And so you just rally. Oh, that's the way to do it, right? You rally all of them to one. Actually, that's brilliant.
Your friends are in a
I'm not gonna command them though.
base is getting blasted.
Look at him go!
제거됐습니다, 사령관님.
놈들에게 탈.
Yeah, this is actually the secret. Is you tell them all to follow one, and then
호의해
yeah,
주셔서 감사합니다,
I forgot
사령관님.
about that. You can even rally to this one as well.
와서 말이야.
And now you only need to move around one Liberator to do all the work. And the rest will fight if they need to.
또 다른 왕복선 편대가 차원호로 향하고 있습니다.
왜 저렇게 도망가는 거지?
Just wait with Tychus, right? He'll deal with it. He'll kill everything. I don't gotta worry about it. He's very big and powerful and strong. I think we're okay. I think we're mostly okay. So if I send this one, they should all attack. Yeah, that's the secret.
기지에 접근하고 있다. 표정이 별로 좋지 않은데.
Alright, well, now I need to use Select All Army, because it's getting a little dicey.
Your forces are under attack.
왕복선들이 모두 파괴된 걸 스캔으로
I'm trying to control them away, but they're like kind of derping between the fear rounds.
우리 연구선이 준비됐습니다.
It is such an expensive army.
갑니다. 예.
But you'll notice the Infested Liberator has the same portrait as the Banshee. It's the same portrait. Here, I'll show you on this screen, I guess. It's the same. Oh, you know what? Just go to the blank one, Nate. It's got the same portrait as the Banshee. The Diamondback, the infested Diamondback, also has the same exact portrait as the infested siege tank. So, you know,
목표가 도망치게 두어서는 안 된다.
probably could have done a little more with that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal to me.
Some bad guys closing in on your army.
Summon everything. Spread them out.
Forces are under attack.
Isolate them.
우리 기지를 공격하고 있다.
There's the Tempest.
영 마음에 안 드는 걸.
The enemy's taking fire.
우방 지원 대기 중.
Unplayable breaking of immersion. Exactly. Exactly.
왕복선들이 파괴됐습니다.
Look at my liberators. Look at my viral swarm cloud.
끝났습니다. 우리 과학계는 사령관님께 정말 큰 빚을 졌습니다.
Factory Soldier of Fortune was also very funny. Nice, nice.
괜찮은 일이고.
Start the upgrade. That's the move.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh yeah. Watch how fast I can get my money to 0 now that there's one wave left, baby. Let's go!
왕복선들이 빠져나가지 못하게 저걸로 막아야 합니다.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. It's too fun. It is too fun. I'm sorry, guys. It genuinely is too fun.
Bad guys closing in on your army.
적의 공격이 시작될 것이다. 다수 쓰러졌다.
Wow, all my liberators actually died there. That's not good. Oh, thank God for Tychus.
승리 정신 바짝.
Are you still chasing these guys down? Oh my God, yeah, this is actually... You always, like, forget how freaking insane the final wave on this map is. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we've got it. $0. 0 dinero.
좋은 친구는 실망시키지 않는
Phenomenal. Well, I guess I might as well show you. Might as well show you the post-game report after that one. Did we level up at least? Yes, we did. Thank God. Oh, we did it. We maxed him out. Neural Infestation. That's the best. So this prestige. What's the last one? Lord of the Horde. Bunkers spawn 200% faster. Oh my God. Well, that's got to be the best one for him, right? I think about that one. Then think about this, right? This could be good. The volatile. You kind of want the volatile infested, I think, for the air. I'm not going to do another one, but I'm going to set it up for next time. Mech attack speed. Well, I guess you want that still for the Banshees, so... I'll probably reset that and see what we can run into down the line. That might be like a fun one to save for a certain pocket one, you know? One of those mutators where you need to fight against air units, I guess it could be really useful just for having the Liberators. Well, no, doesn't really do anything for the Liberators, does it? Technically, is this going to sound really weird? Wait, So isn't Frightful Flesh Welder still better? Because the mechanical units cost 30% less. Yeah, Plague Warden is a horrible one. That is literally one of the worst prestiges, I think, ever. I would never use that. Never mind, I changed my mind. I'm just going to prestige again. We'll do Lord of the Horde next, but I feel pretty sated on my co-op appetite today, so you guys are free now. You're free. Ooh. Oh, Salvatore. He's playing. We gotta try to dodge. We gotta try to make sure we avoid him. Dodge my boy. Really wish you didn't have to go through the prestiges in order. Perhaps Microsoft will fix that one day. Anything is possible, after all.
The quest for glory begins.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
Boys and girls, we got an unranked Terran. Unranked barcode Terran this game. Unranked barcode Terran. I think we're going to hit our first goal of the day very quickly.
후방 지원 대기 중.
Hype.
건설로봇 준비 완료. 무슨 일이죠? 뭔 일 있어요?
Final Kerrigan one? Yeah. I felt that way about Han and Horner.
무슨 일이죠?
Han and Horner have like a prestige that's completely useless. Quite terrible. I can't remember which one.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
The Strike Fighter one. Yeah, the Strike Fighter one ended up being really disappointing.
뭔일 계속하세요.
It's so high up the tech tree,
준비 완료.
and you can't take objectives with Strike Fighters, that even though they uncap it, you're lucky to get more than like 15 of them.
건설로봇 준비.
It would have been much better if the Strike Fighter prestige reduced their cooldown instead of letting you build more. That was probably the biggest fumble. That was probably the biggest fumble with them. Yeah, exactly. It got rid of the cap, but it doubled their cost. So you still, like, mathematically, it still worked out that to even just get to the point where you can build them. Yeah. So the cap goes from 10 to basically, like, 15. I think the highest I ever got in a game was 17. Because obviously you still have to do the objective. It just takes forever to build strike platforms. And the strike fighters themselves can die.
Command Center 2.0.
So the platform doesn't even guarantee that you get the shot every X amount of seconds. You have to make sure that your strike fighters are intentionally being very deliberately steered away from enemies. So it's like, it's just very counterintuitive that your whole army would be, that your whole entire army would basically have to be nothing but strike fighters. But then every time a strike fighter gets blown up from the same platform, the platform is useless for like 2 minutes, 2 whole real life minutes. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah. I do like the strike fighters, but they are best in their role, which is you get a couple on the side to strike key targets, and that's it. It can be very useful for that. But beyond that, yeah, not too much going on. Oh?
사신이 두렵지. 중요한 일인가? 물론이지. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 뭐야? 그게 다냐?
Add-on is complete.
하늘에서 죽음이 한번 해볼까? 그렇고 말고. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 곧 출동입니다. 네. 통신 채널 이상 없습니다, 대장. 무슨 일? 뭔일 있어요?
Yeah, the thing is, their economy doesn't scale that fast, though. Like, that's really the biggest problem. 200 Vespine gas is a lot. Like, 200 Vespine is a lot to just be like, yeah, just casually build 20 of these. Like, how many co-op commanders can you even build that many 200 gas units of, right? Only the ones that give you, like, basically bonus gas, like Nova or Swan. But otherwise, there's not really anything. There's not really anything you can do, so that's kind of why I'm like, eh. I'm like, eh. You know?
좌표를 알려주시하지. 통신 채널 이상 없습니다, 대장. 출동입니까? 건설로봇
I'm gonna just assume that if he attacks me while my Reapers and Banshees are moving out, that it's most likely nothing other than it's probably just gonna be like a cyclone drop.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
Oh, he's just going clones, huh?
Your SCVs are under attack.
He's just going clones.
준비 완료. 계속하세요.
So what he's probably gonna do is just interference matrix my siege tanks and then just A move me and kill me. That's about what I'm expecting out of this game now.
이상 뭐라고 하셨죠? 엔진 소리 죽이는데?
연료 채웠습니다. 후방 지원대. 말씀해 보. 통신 채널 이상 없습니다, 대장. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 네. 좌표를 알려주시.
듣고 있어요.
Oh, he's been playing mech.
건설로봇 준비 완료. 건설로봇 준비 완료.
Search is ready. Command center upgrade.
준비 완료.
맡겨주세요. 출동 중. 간단하군요.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
네? 네? 터빈
건설로봇 준비 완료. 연료 채웠습니다. 준비 완료. 건설로봇 준비 완료.
그렇게 하죠.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
장전 완료.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
듣고 있어요. 뭐라고 하셨죠? 진입 중. 수신 중. 출동 중.
건설로봇 준비 완료. 이동합니다. 에이, 깜짝이야. 무슨 일이죠?
통신 이상 무.
Oh, now he's putting depots everywhere. I love it.
이상
I love it.
듣고 있.
좌표를 알려주시하지. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 알겠습니다. 통신 채널 이상 없습니다.
You mined out some of your.
엔진 소리 죽이.
뭘 날려버릴까? 무슨 일이죠? 에이, 깜짝이야.
You've depleted that mineral field.
그렇게 하죠.
Your add-on is complete.
여기는
듣고 있어요. 수신 중.
출동 중.
Add-on's finished.
진입 중.
Mined out a mineral field. Good thing you've got more of those, right?
끝났습니다.
출동 중.
You've depleted that mineral field.
목표 확인. 진입 끝내죠.
SCVs didn't sign up to fight.
확실히 끝내죠.
Damn, look at him go.
Are being liberated in the worst way.
에이, 깜짝이야.
That's okay. I got plenty. I got binders at command centers, bro.
출동 중.
Oh yeah? Oh, he wants to talk? He wants to talk?
건설로봇 준비 완료.
You guys think he has the stream open?
좋았어.
Unranked barcode BMing me after I killed like 400 of his workers because he doesn't know how to deal with missile turrets or banshees. Oh wow.
장전 완료. 좋았어.
건설로봇 준비 완료.
출동.
듣고 있습니다. 안 좋은 일인가요?
수신 이상 후. 확실히 듣고 있어요. 뭐라고 하셨죠?
Yeah, now he's making nothing but missile turrets. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I don't think there's anything I can do here. I'm gonna try to hold this base, but this will probably be where the game ends. I just don't think I actually have the resources that I need to transition into battle cruisers, which is honestly what I would like to do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. GG. Well, hey, we did it, guys. We managed to lose to an unranked barcode in our very first game of the day. So we achieved our first goal of the stream in one match, ladies and gentlemen. One match is all it took. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we might break the record today. We might break the record today, guys. It's very possible. It's very possible. You thought I had it with all the worker kills? If only that was how StarCraft worked, huh? If only. That would be nice. Alright, I'm against an unranked random player this game. Unranked random player. So, if he loses this game, he doesn't lose any MMR or anything. There's nothing at stake for him. So he could be cheating, he could be high, he could be like watching a movie. It's not really possible for us to know. But for whatever reason, he's not taking this game very seriously. Is really the only thing we need to know. Like the last game, right?
건설로봇 준비 완료. 뭐해? 무슨 해? 무슨 일 해? 계속하세요. 건설로봇 준비 완료.
No, I just like to kill the workers because it's fun for the stream, but that build's not actually any good. There's no counter to interference matrix, unfortunately, so you just have to deal with it.
안 좋은 안 좋은데. 뭐 무슨 일이죠? 건설로 준비 완료. 계속하세요. 뭔 일 있어요? 무슨 일이죠? 계속 안 좋은 도방. 건설로 준비 완료. 마음대로. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 네, 안 좋아. 에이, 깜짝이야. 시키면 해야죠. 모방제 무슨 일? 뭔 일 있어요? 안 좋은. 네, 안 좋은 일. 무슨 일? 무슨 일? 안 좋은.
I don't know what race he is, so what I'm going to do this game is just play one base battlecruiser rush.
2.0 ready to go.
And if he does anything like a cheese or a cannon rush or anything, I'll just leave. That's what we'll do. But I'm just going to rush a battlecruiser on one base is my plan.
무슨 일이죠?
My opponent is not really invested in this game, so I don't really know why I should get really invested in it. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make sense. I think that creates like an imbalance of incentive, you know? It pretty much sets me up to be disappointed no matter what happens after this is over. So I'm going to take a very binary approach to this game to protect myself.
간단히. 하늘에서 쭉. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 여기는 사이클론.
Yeah, see, he got Zerg, so I couldn't even. I did like the worst possible build you could do versus Zerg. Yeah, we're just gonna pull all of our SCVs with the first battlecruiser. I don't care. Again, this guy's not very interested in the game, right? So there's no reason for us to get worked up over it.
계속하세요. 통신 채널 이상. 왜? 하늘. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 말해봐라. 왜? 뭔 일 있어요? 좌표를 알려주시죠. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 자, 빨리. 기다리고 있어.
Random player, check. Cheesing, check. Let's mark that off, right? He went pool first. He's probably Nidus rushing or something, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Has he scouted? No. Does he think he needs a bunch of stuff? For sure. If you guys ever wonder why I'm paranoid, just look at a game like this, right? Guy has literally done nothing at all. Has a clear idea of what I'm doing, is blind countering it to shut it down, etc., etc. Like, this is just the garbage I have to deal with streaming this game. Low quality men like this. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough out here, guys. It's rough on the ladder.
자, 다들 들었지? 기다리고 있었습니다. 건설로봇 준비 완료. 이번엔 뭐 사람은 누구니?
Yeah, it's almost like your strategy of just corruptor rushing me was not actually a good one. Crazy take, but crazy take. Sorry, but this might not actually have been a very good build. It's close. It's close. This guy queued up as random just to snipe me and cheese me in Corruptor Rush. No actual plan, no actual build, no actual strategy, no actual interest in even playing this game. Pathetic. Pathetic. Ay, man. Wasting my time. Wasting my time. Unranked random players. Doing horrible builds. Hello! I saw the tweet today. It said ESL did... Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. You know what, man? ESL's blowing it, dude. I don't know what they're doing. I do not know what they're doing. Missing out. You'd think they could spend $5 to have the best casters at the event, but that's a little too much for them, unfortunately. Ooh. You broke him? Yeah. That's like the most beta strategy of all time, right? Plays random and rushes Corruptors and still loses to my battlecruiser. That's got to be one of the saddest things I've ever seen. We are searching for a game, by the way. I don't think it should take too long, but I'll restart the queue in a sec if it doesn't pop. Yeah, they've got like 4 weeks of matches coming up. They didn't even hire Fear Dragon, and he's been working for them all year, too. It's sad. All right, we got a game. Looks like we have a Zerg. Got a Zerg this game. Good to see you, Manga Sloth. Hope you're having a nice day.
안쪽 무슨 일? 건설로봇 준비 완료.
Yeah. These ESL is being so cheap. They won't even hire one of the only Americans that's done everything for them this year to work on the online for their new show. That's really sad. That's really sad. I still don't really know why they burned me, but at least I could justify it. But for Fear Dragon, it's kind of fucked up, honestly.
뭔일 있어요? 무슨 일이죠?
These guys are just like cutting people out of the entire space, you know?
무슨 안쪽?
It's really sad. It's really sad to see ESL pushing talent out of the scene. I thought the whole point of them getting acquired was that they had infinite money. That's what they told us, anyway. They told us we wouldn't have to worry about budget cuts. What a joke that ended up being.
무슨 일? 무슨 일? 계속하세요.
Absolutely pathetic.
안쪽 일인가요?
Command center upgrade complete.
뭔일 있어요? 후방 지원. 저승사자가 도착했다.
Oh, I did the wrong build again. That's okay.
후방 지원. 중요한 누굴? 왜? 뭐 필요?
No, I've seen the caster list for the live event in Atlanta as well. They're giving 2 people their first ever live show for that one.
왜? 뭐 필요? 말해봐.
Shit is tough out here.
저승사자가 도착했다. 예. 안쪽 건설로 준비 완료. 왜? 하늘에서 사신이 두렵지 않나? 계속하세요. 건설로만 준비 완료. 좋다. 저 후방 지원 대기. 무슨 일이죠? 안 좋은 일인가요? 하늘에서 준비. 조준력 가동. 사냥을 시작하시죠. 건설로만 준비 완료. 정했으니까. 중요한 일인가? 좋다. 건설로만 준비 완료.
No, they don't even pay for a production team anymore. ESL doesn't even hire a production team for the online stuff anymore. They just make Wardy do all of it.
건설로만 준비 완료.
And they tell him if he wants a raise, they're gonna fire more casters. It's like literally the most fucked up thing ever, bro.
사신이 두렵지. 누구를 처리해줘. 왜? 뭐 필요한 거라도 있나? 알아들었다.
I know somebody also offered to swap their spot with me for a DreamHack Atlanta as well. And ESL told them no. Feels bad, man.
뭔일 있어요? 무슨 일이죠? 건설로만 준비 완료.
You work together with some guys for like 10 years, and then they just decide out of nowhere, they're just like, yeah, well, fuck you, I guess.
통신 채널이 목표물은 왜? 건설로만 준비 완료. 후방 지원 대기 중. 한번 해볼. 건설로만 준비 완료. 시스템 가동. 건설로만 준비 완료. 네. 한바탕 뛰어볼.
Add-ons finished.
전투를 예차. 건설로만 준비 완료.
Command center demoted.
건설로만 준비 완료. 알았다. 건설로만 준비 완료. 잘 들립니다. 뭔일 있어요? 네.
No, they're cutting crazy corners. I really hope Microsoft comes in. I really hope Microsoft comes in and does something next year.
누굴 처리해줘.
It's gonna suck if I never get to work on anything StarCraft ever again, just because ESL wants to be the cheapest people alive.
건설로만 준비 완료. 처치하면 됩니까? 다 쓸어버리겠어. 건설로만 준비 완료. 계속하세요. 네. 무슨 일이죠? 네. 도방 지원 대기. 뭔일 있어요? 목표물은 정확했습니다. 문제 없습니다.
Yeah, I think doing the wrong build here probably cost me the game, right? I don't really see how I get away with this one. No, I'm gonna need to get really lucky to win this game. I don't think there's any hope.
Liberated in the worst way.
You have to remember, I don't actually have any units.
도방 지원 대기. 계속 안 좋은 일인가요? 뭔 일? 아, 그렇소. 느긋하게 갑시다. 말씀하시오, 사령관. 말씀하시오, 사령관. 무슨 일이죠? 네. 도방 지원. 계속하세요. 말씀하시죠, 대장. 에이, 깜짝이야.
Mind out some of your minerals.
말씀 불분.
Add on done. Swap away.
화끈한 거 없나요? 건설로만 준비 완료.
Clean that mineral field. Add on finished. Research has completed.
Take what you can get, bro. Of course.
시스템 이상.
네, 그렇게 하죠. 무슨 일이죠? 뭔 일 있어요?
명령.
에이, 깜짝.
무엇을 원하시?
안 좋은 일인가요? 도망 지원.
시스템 출동 가능. 전장 상황.
Like the Hellion skin, it is pretty dope. It is pretty dope, I must admit.
명출.
도망 지원 대기 중.
전.
말씀해 보시.
Command center upgrade complete.
여기는 사이트.
Upgrade complete.
계속하세요. 알겠습니다. 아, 그렇소.
Well, he's probably got the tower, right? Or not. That's fine too.
Upgrade ready. More.
명령을
뭔일 있어요? 계속하세요. 무슨 일이죠?
Command center's got some new toys.
전장
안 좋은 일인가? 뭔일 있어요? 에이, 깜짝이야.
출동
무슨 일?
You've depleted that mineral.
건설로봇 준비 완료. 네,
You mined out a mineral field. Good.
건설로봇
Damn.
Your add-on is complete.
건설로봇 준비 완료. 후방 지원 대기 중. 시스템 가동. 나이클론
Bro, this guy's just slamming the Ravager Bane into me, huh?